Well, the intro didn't quite work out the way as I expected. What do you expect from Dodger? I mean,
That's all right, Roger. Look, it's always the effort that
hey,
counts, isn't it?
just an
So
amateur hour here, but we can play a proper intro later.
no
But
worries. Well,
D,
thanks for inviting
welcome.
me. Thank you for inviting me, Dodger.
No,
It's a pleasure.
no, thank you for joining us. It's great. All things are confirmed. You've kindly helped the big man Archie to come along and help make this event sort of rock and roll, and
Yeah, well,
it's just fantastic.
like I promised, I'd come through
Like you
with
promised,
Archie.
yeah.
I met with Archie a few years back at the last London Watch Show, and I got to meet Thomas Burnett for the first time and certain other characters in the watch community. And I introduced him to the head of Watch Pro at the time, and I said to him, "Look, you know what, Archie? Next time I'm in control of an event, I would definitely get you down to London." And a few years on from then, here we are.
Oh, you got a super chat, and we got Alex. Hey, Yasu
Hey,
Alex.
yeah, so
Hey
Alex.
guys, how are you?
Yeah,
How's
not too
Dodger?
bad.
Good man.
How's my
Hiya,
brother D?
Alex.
We're good. We're
How's
good.
things? Good. Had to
You ready
come
for
on,
the show, Alex?
I have to support D, I have to
Wherever
come
I
on.
turn up, my bodyguard
I'm in
turns up.
bed.
My muscle. This is my
I'm in
my.
bed. Just been poking my guns,
All right, okay. Well, look, I want to just say, right, today I've been overwhelmed with people contacting me about the show, and the support has been overwhelming. I just want to give a big shout out to the Archiverse, Patel Philippe, all the guys in the chat. I'm really excited, and all my efforts and what I've been up to for the last, you could say, 4 or 5 months. You're the reason for me putting the show on. To be fair, for people like you guys to bring the community together, so all fun and games. It's been tough for a lot of the watch brands. They came to me and said, "D, we need something cost effective, which is going to be an enthusiast show and have that element of luxury." And hence, Time London was born at this venue. So I'm here today just to give you guys a bit of an insight to the show, what to expect, give you guys advice, anything you need. Just super chat or put it in the comments, whatever you want, guys.
No, absolutely, D. I mean, it's been difficult to get things together, and I've got a bit of a shout actually for Archie because I don't know if you followed it. We happened to spend some time with him in Bangkok.
I heard, yeah, I did see a
I
glimpse
mean,
of that an
fair
airport
play,
situation.
fair play. He only wanted a bit of help with a basic airline ticket. He didn't ask for
Yeah,
VIP,
yeah.
business class, or anything like that. He's got to spend 40 hours, yeah, in economy class, Um, to come along, I mean, really to support us and be with us guys again, and hopefully this time we will get out to dinner and we'll get a few drinks
Oh,
with
we'll do a
with
lot of stuff,
Archie, and
believe me.
we'll do
We'll,
a lot of stuff, So yeah, I mean, we're going to do some, help him out a little bit with a few more expenses. The guy, as I say, he's going balls out 40 hours in economy class. I'm not sure if I could manage that myself. Well, I wouldn't do
fair
it.
play to
But,
Archie. He's going to
no,
fly
fair
all the
play to
way.
the man. I
The
mean,
least we can do is help him out the best we can. I'm going to talk to a few other guys to see what we can do to help fund certain other,
yeah,
trips or whatever.
yeah,
We'll get that covered. Picking him up from the airport, transport, stuff
yeah.
like that won't be an issue. Yeah, for him, and he'll
Well,
get some. He'll be
also,
fed well. He'll come back a few
yeah,
pounds
we need
heavier.
to feed him well. Lots of pork. We're going to get sort of lots of pork for him, and get it all going. But I mean, the thing is that this is going to be open to It's open to everybody,
It's
isn't
open
it?
to everybody. Yeah.
We want to. There's guys I want to reach out to. There's guys, in Vegas. Just anybody that kind of knows me or knows you or has any part of any of us. Just if you want to come to London, it's going to be a great time. I mean, it's not just about the watch show. If you want to come along, you've got the Greenwich Museum, you've got the Meridian to stand on. GMT Zero. You can go to the Victoria and Albert Museum's another great one that I'd suggest. If you're coming for a trip here in London, do the trip and also meet up with us guys.
Look,
The venues.
look, what I looked into this show, I had to think of something for everybody, because certain people are not into, you know, micro brands or certain watch enthusiast brands and so on. So what I've got is 3 function rooms to give you guys heads up. And this is Dariana, a private members club overseeing Wembley Stadium. The actual members club is on floor 15th and 16th of the designer retail outlet in Wembley. So it's going to be very secure. There's great views of London. And in terms of the actual designer outlet, you've got amenities, you've got restaurants, you've got watch dealerships there, you've got a Tissot outlet, Chapels, Beaverbrooks, you name it, Sony Centre. So you could do a bit of shopping while you're there. Maybe hit a few restaurants at lunch, whatever you want to do, and then head back to the show. But in terms of the VIPs, what you get as part of the show, from 10 to 12, you will have access to meeting the brands, other YouTube celebs, early access before it opens up to the public at 12 o'clock. So what I've done for Archie, because I've got 3 function rooms, I've got one area which is called the Collectors Lounge. You see the thumbnail of this live stream. That is the Collectors Lounge, and I'm going to give a booth area which is reserved just for Archie, where there will be about 8 or 10 spaces where you can sit down with him, eat, or, you know, luxury buffet breakfast, whatever you want to do. You have access to coffee, drinks, and a breakfast as part of the VIP. Then you get to meet the other YouTube celebs like Russell, the Mad Watch Collector. It's going to be there, Paul Thorpe, the usual. We've got the world famous Alexandra Sfodi that will be there if you want to get some free advice from him as well. And we've also got James Dowling, the famous author, a vintage watch specialist. So if you want to get your book signed, you can, but you're also going to have access to all the owners of the brands. I've also got people like buyers from Watches of Switzerland. The Signet Group are going to be there looking and evaluating whether they take on certain brands that are going to be at the show as well. So it's going to be a real mixed crowd. It's going to be a real family event. You know, I've got my missus is going to be there. My son will be running around, you know, so it's going to be a fun environment, you know, so it's going to be cool. And we're also, so the actual Collectors Lounge will have a company called the Collectors Club that are there, that are based in Mayfair, and they've got their own group of people. So if you are attending by yourself and you don't know anybody, you can meet them in the Collectors Lounge, and they will tour you around the function rooms and introduce you to the brands. That way there's no intimidation. If you're afraid that you're coming alone, Hamish from the Collectors Club will basically be your tour on the day as well. So everybody is welcome. So what we've got is we've got the banqueting hall. So you have brands like Ball Watches that are going to be there, Van Brugger, which is a British independent luxury brand. We've also got the Vintage Watch Corner as well. They're a company that are based in South Kensington. They're going to have some very rare vintage Patek Philippe's, Omegas, Cartiers, Vacheron. And then we've got the enthusiast brands. And if you go to the Sky Garden, it will be more what you could say independent micro brands. And we've got one of the UK's oldest watch brands exhibiting in Fears Watches. We're going to have Elliot Brown, Eco Neutral up there. Watch Pro are going to be there as well, exhibiting their magazines and so on. So we've got over 30 brands. I could be all day listing everything. So Dariana is going to be private members club overseeing Wembley. Obviously, the footy is going to be on. So don't be surprised you don't see any of the former Premier League footballers there as well, because they are actually shooting their pundit shows for the European Championship at that venue as well. So it's a high end, you know, it's definitely Archie luxury. You know,
yeah, it's high end. I mean,
high
I
end.
screwed up the intros, but the place looks brilliant, and the whole venue looks absolutely fantastic, and I can't wait. We got a super chat from Patel Philippe, and really thank you, Tan, who's somebody else along with D, who's really sort of put things together, you know, with the
Great effort,
yeah. Thank you, Tan. You know, you've done a tremendous amount of work in the background to make this happen, especially with Archie. So today we have punters from the Archie community events such as Canada, Thailand, Japan, Spain, Poland, USA. Contact D for VIP ticks. So there you
Yeah.
go.
What I'm doing for the guys that are traveling far, you know, I want to offer you guys something back for your efforts. We're going to provide you a VIP ticket that gives you access. You're going to get a breakfast on us, which is great as well. And coffee, tea, and even a few alcohol beverages as well if you want in the morning from 10 to 12. So you'll be well fed. After 12 o'clock, it opens up to the public, and we're done by 7 p.m. say, give or take. Now on the Sunday, VIPs will also have access to BQ watches from 2 p.m. to 7 p.m. We did it from 2 p.m. to 7 p.m. to give the brands a chance to get to BQ watches, because certain selected brands will also be exhibiting at BQ watches. So you get a second chance to meet with the brands again. And we're also going to have vintage gold watches are going to be at BQ again, and a few other pre-owned specialists that are traveling to exhibit at BQ as well. Now, BQ watches, I don't know if you guys are aware, but I think you attended, didn't you, the other show in June, Dodger?
Yeah. I was going to say, if I could just briefly, I mean, that's where we first met, because we first met at the
Yeah.
London Watch Show with Archie way back
Yeah,
2 years ago. But you were strolling down the high street, and I was just, I
remember,
turned
you in
up
a
a
coffee shop,
day
I think.
earlier. I was all on my todsome, I was all on my lonesome, and you spotted me, and you came in, you had breakfast with me, we had breakfast, and then you kindly took me around as a bit of a preview at BQ watches, and everything was still, in progress, because I think there's a miscommunication between the guys, and sort of. The thoughts were it's like 4 months out of date, so everything was a bit of a rush. But you took me under your wing. You saw me there on my Todsum, and you took me around. You introduced me to Spencer. I just very kindly, and yeah, that was very kind of you,
It was
mate.
a pleasure. The pleasure was all mine. You've come all the way from Poland, to come and see us. The least we can do is treat you with the respect you deserve. You're a foundation member. You can see Thomas Binet and Jamie as well. Fantastic. I really appreciate the support that you guys give. Look, you can read out those super chats if you want, Dodger.
Yeah, well, it's all reciprocal, really. I mean, we've had some really great times, D, and long may they continue. Yeah, I hope this is the next one. We got one from Magpie. Yeah, for any of the guys, yeah, using the special code for us guys.
I've
The
got an
VIP
Archie code,
tickets are just
as well, which gives you 20% discount as well. Now,
right on top. Is that on top of this discount?
well, no, it's that is the discount. Unfortunately, the early bird deal was gone now. There was a 2 form, but that
Okay.
was for general admission only. But what I am going to say to people is to give you heads up is that, for example, if you are a VIP, of course, you get access to both days. Okay. But the people with the general admission, although you're not going to have access to the early part of the show, 10 to 12, I am willing, anybody from the Archivers, if you've got a general ticket, if you come to BQ on the Sunday, just say that you're with D Time, you will get access. Anything wrong, just get someone, ask Dodger to give me a call. I'll come down, talk to the security guys, and you will have access. And on the Sunday from 2 to 7, we will also have food and alcohol available all day. The BQ bar will be fully stocked. Okay, so you'll be able to get pissed out of your head, and
it was, yeah. I vouch for the BQ bar and D's beers. I absolutely vouch for the alcohol.
well, we've packed it
I had a
out.
great
We
time.
spent thousands of thousands of pounds on alcohol to make sure that
Yeah,
everybody
you did, yeah.
on the day. And this time we're going to have to do more because we're going to have a bigger crowd. I'm expecting a bigger crowd than even last time. But BQ Watches is fully furnished now. It's done. You'll be able to have a proper tour. We'll get even Archie to have a look at the watchmaker's workshop as well. Maybe get him in an overall working on a watch. Who knows? But I've also got a company called Watch Supply, company that are basically they basically sell you a watch that you assemble yourself, and they're a big hit at my shows. So a lot of people, if you're into Lego or construction or building things yourselves, you can choose what you want and walk out with a watch and you can assemble it at home. We're also going to be doing seminars for watchmakers. If you want to learn how to do a bit of watchmaking, maybe not as good as Alex's level was there, but amateur hour and break a few grounds on pushers, then this could be a nice project.
Why not?
Sounds good.
Yes. So like on the Sunday, I've also spoken to Spencer. You'll be interested in this, guys, right? I said to Spencer, look, I'm going to bring people down. What can you do if someone's interested in buying a watch, he goes, look, D, if they say D time love, I'll give them a considerable discount on the timepieces they're interested at BQ. So bear that in mind.
I'm going to take him up on that, D.
Yeah,
I'm going to take him up on that. Mrs. Dodgers is there for your exhibitors because she's got, she's got a few, these sort of pieces, But really, a lot of the guys that are going to be exhibiting is more where Mrs. Dodger, because she has quite one hell of a collection of not mainstream Rolexy sort of Patek sort of things. I mean, she buys watches to go with outfits. So if any of the guys exhibiting have got something that's going to go with one of her outfits, I mean, she's out to buy. So,
well,
oh,
there is a guy there called Max Van Brugger. Now, Van Brugger, this guy is a very high regarded watchmaker in the Swiss watch world, and he actually produces his own brands now. This is a guy that works with Jacob & Co, Bremont, and so on. And Van Brugger does have watches that range from 2,000 to 18,000 pounds, but a lot of them are handcrafted himself. He designs them and builds them himself. Even Roger Smith has him in very high regard as well. So he's going to be there. We've got brands like Escuda, Edward Christopher, just to name a few. We've also got good brands from Asia coming, the Atowax, All-to-8, people that are into that 3-hour wandering arm type complications. As you guys know, that I was involved with World Time for the last 7-8 years. Doxa was one of our major sponsors. Unfortunately, Doxa have pulled out and no longer sponsoring us, but we've replaced them with Ball Watches now. And may not have such a big heritage as Doxa, but they're a cool brand as well. So there's some real cool enthusiast brands that are going to be there. One of our headline acts, which is a British brand, is Fears Watches. They were absolutely massive at the British watchmaking show. You couldn't get near their booth, to be honest with you, in terms of the crowd. But we've got some cool stuff, but we've got something for everybody. So on the Saturday, we're going to have the enthusiast brands. We're also going to have vintage gold watches that are very famous in the UK for specializing in vintage luxury pieces, circa from early 60s right up to, you could say, circa late 70s.
We've got a super chat from Gonzo Jamie. Yeah, guaranteed Gonzo. We might be doing a bit of Gonzoing, might we? Thanks, D. Your enthusiasm is infectious, and just want to say thank you in advance for bringing us all together again. And that's what it's all about. It's all about bringing us together again and having a bit of fun. I'm enjoying my time. I'm amazed at my stamina at 62. But
you're doing very well, Dodger.
hey,
I have to say,
let the good times roll. Let the good times roll. I've got to say another big shout because I know you got zero. This is just me talking. You got Zero West coming, yeah?
Oh yeah, we've got 30 brands coming. We've even got Chrome Caliber, a robot watch winder guy, all manner of things. We've got the watch supply company. We've got Undone Watches. Oh, the list goes on. I mean, we've got Italian brands that are going to be there as well. Marlowe Watches, Duckworth Prestix, Delmar, before London, Elliot Brown, Venecianico, Uco Neutro. The list goes on and so on. I was talking to all these brands today, but we've got like 25 brands, like watch brands, and we also have like 5 or 6 accessory brands. And on the Sunday, I've also got another special treat for you. We've got a guy called Josh Photography, who is just a pure specialist in photographing timepieces. So if you wanted something done extra cool, he could photograph your timepiece and put it on a nice canvas, do some crazy Photoshop, and you can walk away with a canvas or something, or we can send it to you or something like that. We've got loads going on, guys, to be fair.
I just want to say, I was just talking from my part when I went to the London Watch Show and I met Archie for the first time a couple of years ago, and Zero West were there because you know me and my heritage is Polish. I live in Poland, and they did the Spitfire watch. Unfortunately, when I got there, they were all sold out because that particular Spitfire had a Polish pilot in it. It was the watch made from the engine block of the Spitfire, the Polish pilot. And so there's a great connection, although they were sold out. I mean, the guys really spent a lot of time with me,
Yeah, they're really cool, Andrew and the guys. I know them really well. They've exhibited with me now, I don't know, maybe for the last 6
these guys,
7 years.
all these guys have time, if I go somewhere like bloody went to AP and I just wanted a bloody what? No chance, ha, sod off. And so these guys run empty shops and there's no connection. I'd rather buy, buy things from people I connect with or have a connection, and especially with Zero West, that watch. I could talk to people, and it's more of a hobbyist level, isn't it? Rather than
Yeah,
the
yeah.
the hoi polloi way up there. It's more down to earth,
I mean, look, how it came about, even with BQ, a lot of people ask me, like, how did you incorporate, the venue, your shows with BQ? Well, it comes a point where I went on the podcast of That Watch Guy London. This is a story behind how me and Spencer got together. And he said to me, look, D, have you seen my new premises? Because he knows that I was involved with Watch Pro and World Time and so on. We've been doing these shows for the last 7-8 years. And I have to admit, Alex has seen the venue when it was just a construction site. But I had to look at it and I thought, this place is huge. I mean, it's massive. It's 3 function rooms. It's not like, Dariana where we're going at Wembley, but there's more than enough space to put, local shows on or regular shows on that are cost effective for the brands, to give them like a bricks and mortar type of setup to get the punters in to buy watches, and the rest was history. I bring the brands, Spencer provides the venue space, and then we're good to go. But what I wanted to do, I felt that the brands came to me off the back of Watch Pro saying that it wasn't the market isn't what it used to be. That's all I'm going to say. It was very expensive, but they wanted a venue that provided them a bit of a boutique experience, but also gave them this reasonable space like we give them at World Time at the Sofitel Hotel. And Dariana, we did a lot of research, and this was off the back of the feedback from the brands. This was exactly what they were looking for. And I think it's a great sort of location for everybody to come, because Wembley has such great transport links. It's Wembley, the home of football, Wembley Stadium. So you've got so many different stations. That you've got Jubilee Line, you've got Metropolitan Line, and you've got the London Overground. Now, a lot of the guys have been contacting me today. D, where should I stay? What I say to everybody is that there is loads of hotels. There's such a mixed price range of hotels across London. London is like 22 miles long, right? So if you book in the wrong place, it could take you, over an hour to get to the
hour
venue.
if you're on the wrong side.
Yeah, especially if you're in a cab, you might miss the show in London traffic. So what I did say to the guys is, there is a hotel, a few people did stay there before. It's called the Village Hotel. It's not actually quite London. It's like Elstree. They call it Watford. It's not even quite Watford, but it's only 2 miles away from Stanmore Station, which is the Jubilee Line. And on the Jubilee Line, you can get to Wembley in about 10 minutes from that hotel. So if you get a cab, even a black cab will take you there, or any minicab or Uber, you literally be at Stanmore Station in 5 minutes. And then another 10 minutes, you'll be in at Wembley Stadium. You can walk directly to the venue for the guys that are traveling overseas, or you can get a cab depending on your budget, if that makes sense, because Stanmore, I believe, is zone 5, and I think Wembley is zone 4/3. So it's going to cost you a couple of quid on the train to get there, and you can get straight in to the designer outlet. As soon as you see the designer outlet, walk round. It's opposite Wembley Stadium. And you walk into the shopping mall. There's like a Sony Centre, a Chapel's watch dealership, and you'll see Dariana. You jump in the lift, and we're on floor 15 and 16, just to make life easier.
Some of us, what we're also trying to do is, obviously, we want a Gonzo party, so we want to be next to Big Ben we want to be next to Big Ben also, getting pissed, and be within a decent commute of the hotel. So the hotels are all a bit up there, but anybody who is coming, we've got a WhatsApp group. You can all just
jump on,
get your tickets. Contact me, D, or anybody else and we'll add you to the WhatsApp group, and we'll keep in touch with hotels and things, and what's happening, and where we're going for a curry, where we're going to have a drink, and where we're going to gonzo, and what we're going to do, and we'll keep it all together. If anybody's traveling on their own, please reach out. Look, you won't be alone. Just join in with us. You'll be safe. You'll be with loads of big guys, I guarantee. It's going to be safe.
Some people don't come to these shows.
Just reach out. Don't. If you're worried about coming on your own, just join us. Join the group. We'll all take care of each other like we did in Bangers. It'll be a bit bigger, Now, Uncle Dodge will probably stay a bit sober. Just make sure you don't lose your bags or anything like Marcelo did and that sort of thing. But we'll look out for each other. We'll be able to sort of exchange watches. What
That's
you
what the
wearing, Dee?
collector's
What you got
lounge.
there?
I'm just wearing the what do you call it? The Bloodhound, the Air King today.
Fantastic. See, I still haven't learned how to set a GMT. I'm gonna have to get somebody to help me how to set these Vikings.
Look, the good news is, right,
One of these days.
London, as long as you're near a station, a London Underground station, just to give you heads up, you can get where you need to go very easily.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're on the Jubilee line, so from Wembley, you can get to Bond Street, for example, go to the Burlington Arcade, Oxford Street, about 20 minutes from there. Do you know what I mean? So it's all very close. Because what I do advise people, don't get caught up going to those Mayfair hotels. Ends up costing you £500-600. If you can afford it, that's great. If you want that luxury 5-star experience, but I'm always thinking of people's pockets. I'm like, look, you can probably go to
we're going to be
Premier
wearing
Inn
that.
or
We'll try and
Hilton.
suit everybody. Even if you've got 0 pockets, we'll find a way in the pub or something in Radlett. And hey, look, I'll go through these super chats because
Yeah, go
I'm
for
on
it.
my
Do
own,
what you do.
I'm getting so into this that I'm missing out on people's super chats. We've got Thomas Burnett, £9.99. Meeting AC3 and all the punches in 2022 London Watch Show was a blast. A great opportunity to meet friends from experience of these previous watch shows. I know this will be awesome. Yeah, absolutely, Tom. I mean,
Thomas, thank you.
me, Tom, and the rest of the guys, we know what we're going to expect, and we're going to have a great time. And yeah, thanks, Thomas.
Like Thomas
Yeah,
says, don't
Thomas.
think of this as Watches and Wonders. Think of it as just a big watch meetup, if that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah. But
We've got,
we're safe. The other thing is the venue's safe. We've got security. Look, we
yes,
can all go because that's what we did. We did in Bangers, on a smaller scale. We all exchange watches. You get a chance to, you might even get a world time on your wrist. I mean, how many of us actually get to touch, a
exactly. Yeah.
fucking really expensive world time? And it's the only time you're going to do it. And that's the best thing. I mean, but we've got watches to see. We've got each other's watches to fumble with. We're going to be in a safe environment. I mean, what more do we want?
The thing is, I chose this venue. Look, I'll just say to everyone, always be vigilant, in London, and be careful, okay? Because obviously, I don't want to scare anybody or anything like that, but you've always got to be vigilant in London, because obviously, if they know there's a watch event, it's when you get into the station or stuff like that, there might be problems. But look, I've never had the problem in London. If you walk around and you're a confident guy and you're in a group, a group of people, you'll
Yeah.
be absolutely
Yeah.
fine. Honestly, you've got nothing to worry about. But in the venue itself, I will ensure that people are safe and secure. I chose this private members club because it's floor 15th, 16th, and below you've got the designer retail outlet, and it's on the top floor overseeing everything, right? So we're going to have security downstairs at reception, security in each function room. So the bar itself is the collectors lounge, and the collectors club are going to be there, and it's going to be a bit like a red bar environment. So people will be coming with their timepieces, having a coffee or a beer or a whiskey, just showing off their timepieces. You know what I mean? So this is what we wanted to do. So if you haven't got an interest in some of the independent brands, you don't have to. Just go and check them out, because you may be surprised as well. The British watchmaking is really
That's my
improved.
experience with Zero West. I mean, with the personal Polish connection, this is it. You keep your mind open. It's all about watches and wonders. Yeah, plenty of watches and wonders. We got another super chat from Mr. Jim, Mr.
Yes, sir.
Sexy. Yes, sir. Thank you.
We'd
Thank
love
you,
to
Mr.
get GMT
GMT.
down there as well. I mean, I know if we can do
I tell you,
something. If I can help to get that man to the UK, come and get it,
I'm
mate.
working on a
We'll
few
bring him.
things, and I'm not going to say I'm working a few things. And one or two things we can pull it off would just be absolutely fantastic if they could come. I'm just trying to, whoever you are, if you know me, just come. It doesn't matter. None of this business of sides and things or whatever else goes on, which is garbage. I've been all out. I've been to Vegas. I've been on every. If you want to call things, people know who I am. Just come and get pissed. Come and have some fun with us. And to hell with anything else. Let's just have a great time. I really want to. have a blast. I'm 62. I want to carry on from Bangkok. I'm feeling 32 again, and that's what it's all about. If you can make it, but if you haven't got the budget as well, we'll try and fix something.
We'll
For
look after
around London or
everybody.
somewhere. We'll go to the pub. We'll have a pint of beer, and then you can hop on the tube home. It doesn't matter, who you are, what you are, how much money you got, what your history is. Please come.
I'll make a promise to everybody right now. Now, obviously, the VIP, I have to pay for the food with the venue up front. So I can't give like 500 VIP tickets for free.
Jesus,
Yeah, you know what I mean? Because it'll be like a Greek wedding and it'll cost me like 50 grand or something. Yeah. You know how they milk, these private member
I know,
clubs,
expensive it is.
like being in Mayfair.
I've exhibited, look, D, in business, I've exhibited. I mean, I'm talking about 20 years ago.
Yeah.
To exhibit in the show like this, it was the on cost was 30K,
yeah,
for me to exhibit.
Yeah,
That's
it's
in
crazy.
my
Yeah,
day.
it is what it is. It's a lot more nowadays. To be fair,
Yeah,
look,
it's a
the
little more
brands.
than that was 30K 20 years ago. I was paying to exhibit like this, so it's big stuff.
Look, the way I look at it,
expensive.
right? The way I look at it, obviously being in the watch industry, Alex knows what I do. I recruit in the watch market. And the biggest thing for me is that some of the brands that will be there will get to meet some of the buyers from the big authorized dealers, which was my initial thing. And that's what the brands are paying for us to be there. So let's not forget that. It's the brands that really cover the cost of this event. And obviously the ticket sales as well contribute to the venue and so on. But, for me, this event is really come about in the fact that people wanted this event to happen. You know what I mean? And I just want to have my friends, family around me. And what I was going to say is my promise was, even if you can't afford the VIP ticket and you're part of the Archiverse, just let me know. If you're traveling overseas, we'll give you a general admission ticket. You can get in after 12, but you can also come to BQ for free on the Sunday.
Yeah.
And you'll have a few snacks and drinks.
I'll use the word, shall I? The horrendous word. I'll vouch for BQ. I mean, it's a fantastic venue. It's a fantastic place. I mean, Spencer, thrown his money into building that place. I mean,
It was a local Sainsbury's before. It was a supermarket.
Was it?
It was a local
it's a complete
supermarket before. Yeah,
it's a complete turnaround now. I mean, I couldn't believe the day before that, you took me around. It was still, everybody was there. They were laying. I mean, people going on about there not being a lock and a bathroom floor. There wasn't a bathroom floor on the day before because
we're laying carpet
Spencer,
tiles the night before.
Yeah, between Spencer and Paul, I think, and you were like 4 months out of date with and Spencer was well. I mean, how he did that overnight, I just have no idea. I mean, if all people could do is moan about the odd door lock, then why?
Listen, we put a show on.
There wasn't a bloody bathroom floor when you and I went round the day before.
Yeah, I mean, look, it was a miracle. It was a cracking job.
Yeah, it
and
was a miracle.
Spencer delivered. You're going to get to see the finished article now. He's got a lovely bar as well, coffee on tap. You know what we do at these shows, right? I don't know if you didn't come to the Summer Watch show or the Winter Watch show, but after the show, we go to a curry house, we go to Yakash's, and we all sit down, a group of like 20, 30 of us, and we have a curry as well.
We're doing that. We're already in the group where you're in the group. We're already planning
the curries,
I mean, it's
gone crazy.
The beers, the curries are all being planned. Everybody's in there. Town everybody. We're all clambering for the curries and the beers and organising the orbital events, as to call them.
But I'm a London lad, right?
The orbitals. Yeah.
I'm a London lad, and one thing I want to promise Alex, right, and anyone who wants to join us, there is a Greek restaurant next to my office in Bayham Street. It's in between Moreton and Crescent and Camden. The Greek restaurant is called Alexander the Great, and he keeps on going on about You're right. So anyone that wants to join us can come to that. We'll organise something in the group. You know what I mean? And I think we'll have some fun. I know the guys very well because it's a bit cliche, but I've got an office in London, but I've got like 5 Greek restaurants next to me as well. So I can point you guys in the right direction.
Hey, D, what do you reckon that we organise a boxing match between me and Alex, like 0.5 second round? What do you reckon?
Well, what I'm
No,
planning on doing, right?
dodge your last 0.5-second row with Alex. Go sell some tickets.
I might put a stage together, right, for the drama stand-up comedy show. You know what I mean? Have it.
Yeah,
People can have
yeah.
it out
Yeah.
on this stage, and people could super chat with cash or something like that. You know what I mean? So,
Oh dear. Anyway, we can catch up with super chat. We'll get a super
yeah, go
chat.
for it. Go for it.
We've got Patel Philippe, Dean, Alex, convinced. Well, it's a long way with GMT and his wife's recovering from a pretty bad injury. So, but I'm sure, in spirit, we will have Mr. Sexy with us. If not, we'll get him on. We'll get him on one of the
We'll make him
streams.
proud.
Yeah,
We'll
we'll get him
make him
live on
proud.
a stream.
We're
We'll make him proud.
Gonzo's
We'll get him on
stream.
one of the streams.
Yeah.
We'll have him on the stream. In the office, and yeah, we'll get him involved. Yeah, one
Look.
of our friends. When
Yeah.
we got
Go
another
for it. Yeah.
super chat, if I can work out what I'm doing. Hang on. Excuse me, it's been a while. We got a super chat from Zappy. Zappy, $5. Some love for Tan, Dodger, Alex D, my boy Jamie. I really like this guy D. He gets it done the right way. Tan, and makes it easy for the boys. Absolutely.
Look, I'm
And
hoping.
that's where it's going to be. Nice and easy and relaxed.
Yeah, I'm happy to accommodate any dramas that you need for the method actor to do what he does best. I'll have a stage ready and tell the security to back off. I'll tell the security to back off at times if it helps.
Yeah.
We've got some good security coming down. We've got guys that even work for when Anthony Joshua fights, guy called Ivan Trojan. They will be there helping with the security.
Well, I know I can vouch. Even whatever you set up, I can vouch that I know some of the people coming down. So you're going to be safe, guys. No matter what, everybody's going to be safe.
I might play a blind eye. I'll tell him you've
of.
got to play a blind eye on certain things that might happen.
But look, it's going to be a safe environment. It's going to be a good environment. It's going to be a fun environment.
No, I'm only pulling your leg. It's going to be very safe. Look, I've got a no bullshit tolerance. If there's anybody causing trouble, you'll see them fly out the top 16th floor at Dariana.
No, we're not going to have any of that. And, we're just going to have a bit of fun. And, yeah, it's going to be good. It's going to be good. We got another super chat. Oh, look, well, there's a guy who doesn't mind me saying he's confirmed. And the last time at the BQ opening, I spent a lot of time with this guy, and he's just fantastic. And I can't wait to see him again.
Oh, I know Muhammad Ali, yeah.
We're a VIP. Hey, look, anybody who wants to would want to meet me. Of course. Yeah. I just want to meet everybody. I want to have some fun. And that's what you want, D, and I'm sure Alex as well. I mean, we're a great team of people. You got so many things going on. You got a watchmaker there. We can, share our watches, look at our watches,
We've got James
watches.
Dowling there. We've got James Dowling there. If you want your book signed, now's your time because he's not getting any younger. To be honest with you, the man's in his late, 80s at the moment. So go easy on him. He'll probably be sitting next. He'll have a booth next to Archie. You know what I mean? So it's going to be very interesting. The Pontiff and James Dowling talking watches.
How does this? What's wrong with that? This booth it's like Santa's grotto or something you've set up for it.
I've set up
you got
Archie.
pork. Have you got pork one end and some drinks the other side and some crosswords, because you know what it's going to be. He's going to be in the booth. He's going to be, people are going to go to see him in the booth. He'll be down there doing the crossword, won't he? So you need the crossword, so his head's down here, and then you're going to be like talking to him, and his head's going to be down here. It's going to work.
I'll tell you what it's going to be like. It's going to be like Carlito's Way. He's going to have his own booth, and people will be coming up and bringing him alcohol and drinks, and he'll be like, "Do one, mate. I'm not interested." You know what I mean? He'll have that sort of control there.
Are you going to have a big sign up top saying, "I don't do shit for free"?
Yeah, pretty much. You have to pay for his signature. You know what I mean? £10 a sign. But look, yeah, I'm going to give him his own little area. There'll be enough space for eight or nine of you to sit next to him in the booth, and he's going to have easy access. He'll have easy access to the food. He'll be first.
Yeah, he needs easy access. I think he's less stress than bank. I think he got under a bit of stress. Somebody just turned up with 60 baht, which is what, 10 pence.
I like look.
Yes, turn
You'll
up.
be covered. Archie will be covered on this show. Don't worry about
Yeah,
that. We'll make sure he
yeah.
gets to the
Don't worry,
airport and
Arch.
back. Any
We'll turn
problem,
up with a bit more than 60 baht.
you know, he just needs to give us a call. He's going to be well fed. You don't need to worry about that.
Yeah, plenty of pork and stuff, Yeah.
Take him maybe for a Greek curry.
Yeah.
We'll do something. I know Paul wants to take him out. We're going to organise something. We might even hit one of the seaside resorts if the weather's good. You know, get everybody down. I don't know. We'll do something different.
Oh my God, I'm missing loads of super chats. Sorry. We've got to catch up. Because
You do
we
your
got
thing.
Neo. Yeah, well, I don't know. You can read it because I'm struggling with these glasses. We got Neo $9.99. Yeah, $9. Watches are not life. Watches are not life. Football is bigger than life. D, what is your favourite Cypriot football team? You
Apollonia,
better
my friend.
say
Apollonia.
Ampororis.
Apoel.
Hashtag Ritz Snooker cleans Tim Stoner. Now that'd be a hoot if Red turns up. I mean, that'd be another hoot on top of the hoot on top of the
Look,
hoots. I mean, that'd
I'm
just be the
leaving it
drama.
open.
We chuck him into Santa's closet with Arch and see what happens. Yeah, it's like
Look, it's going to be a
throwing two alley
cocktail.
cats together.
It's going to be a nice cocktail mix, this event. That's what I'm going to say.
Yeah, a mixed cocktail. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, look, there's the European
Brilliant.
Championship's going to be on as well. If you guys are into your football, you can even do a tour of Wembley Stadium. They're going to be showing the games at Wembley and at the hotels. So the atmosphere is going to be buzzing. If the weather's good, because London is up and down, you know what I mean? But that time of year, last June when I did the event, it was 32 degrees. Dodger, do you remember how hot it was?
Oh yeah, it was really hot.
I couldn't believe it.
Really hot. Mrs. Dodgy just popped in and said, "Are you remember Mohammed's super chat? Yes, we have done Mohammed. Yep. Because
You've got Jamie as well, I think. You've got Jamie.
we should make sure we got Mohammed in here because he's
I
another
met
great
Mohammed Ali
part
at the
of
curry
what
house.
we do, the trouble we get up to. I'm gonna make sure I don't miss any more super chats.
Is that the Mohammed Ali that got the GMT,
We
right?
got Neo, we got Neo, we got another one from Town, the man, another great organizer of this grand event. Patel Philippe, Canadian $20, as Dodger mentioned. We will be doing a lot of Archieverse meetups on the lead up time to London, and during the weekend we're looking to do what I can't read this Martinez at Duke's pub crawl of the oldest pubs in London, cigar nights. Yeah, what we're doing in the group, in the WhatsApp group. I mean, your show, great. We're there, we're doing that, but we're also organising a load of stuff around that. I mean, I think Tan's going to be there a week before, and I'm going to try and extend the days. And so, what we're going to try and do is have lots of events, pub crawls, go around the old pubs, looking at watches in London, and we're going to make a big do of it.
I'll be talking to
Watches
Watches
make
of
a bigger
Switzerland.
do of it than the do is.
I'll be talking to Watches of Switzerland, and I've already spoken to them how many people they'll let us in, that they can close the store down and we can go through looking at the timepieces. Because by the time June comes around, all the new releases and that should be on site. You know what I mean as well. So the Rolexes and so on. So they said that they'll allow maybe 10, 11 of us in there at a time, but no more. But anyway, we'll do it in small groups. You know what I mean? It'd be great.
Yeah, sure.
And I know that Archie's into his buses. You can go to the Transport Museum. You can go to the RAF Museum in Colindale. Just make it fun, and you can do a pub crawl. Do whatever you want, guys. Whatever you need. I'm there. I'm going to take a week off before the show to make sure I'm going to be around.
D, fantastic, mate. We're going to do one from Jamie. It's a question for you, D. So it's all yours, mate.
So D, thoughts on Marcelo coming to town? Is this the guy from Japan, right? Marcelo time.
Yeah. Of
course he's welcome.
It's the guy from Japan.
Maybe we'll go with Archie to pick him up from the airport.
Hey.
You know what I mean? I'm happy to get involved wherever you want, yeah?
Well, it happens he sort of turned up, but with everything that happened, he kind of got cancelled from the main event. But I ended up with his, I ended up with his wedding card, luxury wedding. There's Marcello.
But he's all good. I know. I met Marcelo. I was on a couple of streams with him. I think back in the day when Alex was on his show. I didn't know who Marcelo was back then, but no, of course
You
he's
do that.
welcome. He's a funny guy. You know, everyone is welcome. I'm looking to put a cocktail together, and we shake it, and we see what comes out at the end of the weekend.
Exactly. And on the back of cars, from Luxy Poo, I wish things could have been different. Sounds like a girlfriend breaking up. It's so funny, really, because you know what happened at the airport. But
Yeah, I didn't see
AD,
that.
is Christian
hey,
Ward going to
hey,
be there, mate? Is Christian Ward going to be there, mate? And
Oh,
will we get
Tickers,
the
mate.
contract signed?
I'm really
He's
sorry, mate,
Tickers.
to let you down, Tickers, but they are provisionally reserved, but they haven't confirmed yet.
Well, if they don't confirm, I'm not coming to the show, mate.
All right, mate.
You'll
No
have
worries.
to do it on your own.
Yeah.
Even
All
our
right,
running
boss.
in a Reggie agrees.
Look, Tickers, you know you're welcome at the show, mate. Yeah.
Because it's coming,
Mate,
we're going to take
just
care
remember,
of him.
you work for me, do you remember that, mate?
I remember. Yeah.
We're going to get pissed with Tickers.
Tickers is going to be there, man. It's 30 Danny's going to be there as well. So.
Nobody's going to fuck with our Tickers. He'll just put his dick in their ear in the fight. Even I wouldn't mess with the Tickers.
I hope 30 Danny's training for this event.
Oh, he's a fucking fat, useless dickhead. He'll need to train.
Yeah, I just see Jamie asking about his Palm and Andy. They've been invited. I know Palm has been advertising the show. He's welcome to come. He probably will come. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if he's coming or not. But everybody is welcome. I love Andy and Palm. They're really good guys. Really good guys.
Hey D, if what they call it again, Christian Ward. If that's going, I'm definitely going, mate. But if you don't go, I'm a no-show.
If
Maybe
they
if
don't
get
turn
Daniel
up, you can
Wilson.
turn up and exhibit on their behalf with your pieces.
Maybe, or if you can get Daniel Wellington there.
We've got Fears Watches are going to be there. A little bit upgrade from Christopher Ward. If you're interested.
Oh, I've had him on my show, mate. Don't worry about that.
I heard.
Right. Anyway, we'll just confirming. So send me private ticket in post, mate.
Yeah.
Send it first class, Royal Mail. In fact, send it Royal Mail, special delivery, mate.
I'll drop you a native strap with that, mate. Yeah.
You're a good one. All right, D.
Take care, brother.
I'll catch you later. Ta-ra!
Nice, Swan D. Yeah, that's the thing with the dungeon. I know it's kind of a crazy place. You just don't know who's going to pop up.
Look, I listen in as much as I
I've got
can.
my professional shirt on. I didn't look out of respect. I didn't put the silly hat on either. To me bangers that. But I was just trying to be professional. But we got the boys all hopping on, having a bit of fun. That's what it's all about.
I don't watch it live a lot of the time because of the hour difference and so on. But when I'm working from home, ever since COVID, I've been working more from home than I ever had before. So I do get to listen in a little bit more. But once I was at work and I forgot that they were in that day because they don't all work at the same time. I let people work from home since COVID. They could hear you lot in the background. They're like, "D, what in the name of God is this nonsense, mate?" They're like, "This is some bullshit, mate." And I'm like, "You would not understand unless you've been watching for years what's going on, right?"
Yes, yeah. Otherwise, you think we're just you're probably right. I think we're just a complete sort of bunch of lunatics.
Look, I've got a new consultant.
That's too short. What do we do?
I've got a consultant that works for me, right? He's a former Tudor brand manager, come recruitment consultant in the watch industry. And he look, I'm going to say one thing, right? Archie is famous. When I go to the Rolex events or Tudor events in St. James's, if you say Rolex Sports Stunners, they say, "Oh, you're referring to Big Boy Archie." Everybody. There's no one else is as famous as Archie in the Rolex world in the UK.
Well, the funny thing is, if you've got Alexa, Alexa thing,
Yeah.
computer thing. If you ask Alexa who is Archie Luxury, she'll tell you. You ask her about anybody else because she goes, "Huh?"
If you say who's a world famous watchmaker, they say Alexandra Sfodi from Perpetual Time.
Exactly. And we've got Alex coming. Are you looking forward to it, Alex? Are you still with us? I think he's a bit muted. He's a bit muted.
We'll put him to sleep, mate.
Nah, he's probably busy. He's busy in his shop.
He's probably in the gym. Yeah, if you've got any questions for me about the show or you want some advice, if you're in the UK and you're driving down to the show, the good news is we have a car park space that holds 300 cars. You'll be glad to know.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of the things that old M2 is on about. He's a bit worried about train strikes and shit. Yeah, all that shit can happen, but look,
It happens.
we can get some free passes to e-bikes, can't we? If that shit happens, we can get some free passes to e-bikes. You know, we can all jump on our scooters. We go scooter up to Wembley on our scooters. You know, fight the train strike. We'll be on the scooters.
There'll be replacement buses, though, right? A lot of the time, there's replacement buses as well.
Stuff. I'll jump on the scooter.
The last show I did at BQ, there was a train strike. You couldn't make it up, and it was a nightmare for people. You know, people like Ian Nicholson from Newcastle. His car broke down. He had to get a new water pump, and he still managed to make it.
We've got Taliban. You got it for $5. Yeah. Dodger mentioned he may take easy street, so I expect him as home at 5 a.m. opposed to 6. Yeah, that's all to do with bloody Marcelo keeping to 6 a.m. I mean, I ain't doing that, but yeah, somebody else can sleep with Marcelo this time. I know he's looking for a bedroom, but I ain't sleeping with him again.
Marcelo's coming, right? He's actually coming all the way from Japan.
Yeah. Wow. The guy's a spawn trip. Yeah. I'll tell you, he's just. I mean, do you think he's a bit interesting on this?
He's a character, you know. I like Marcelo.
I've never met anybody quite like him. There's probably 2 or 3 people I've met in my life like him in the real world. I mean, quite amazing.
I mean, the first conversation I had with Marcelo, we were talking about because I collect belts as well. We were talking about my Stefano Ricci belts that I collect, and yeah, that's the first sort of interaction I had. I remember seeing Marcelo for the first time on Archie's show when he first came on, and he was playing tennis. And I thought, what is this guy up to, man? Just watching the guy play tennis. That's what I remember of him back in the day. Maybe we can get Marcelo to play tennis with the Mad Watch Collector because he's a tennis coach.
No, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. I know M2 would be great. You know, it's a balance, isn't it, to being near Wembley, the other stuff, and also having a good party time in the centre.
Yeah, we're going to do stuff outside of it as well.
Of us. Yeah. Alex,
you there, mate? Alex, are you there, mate? I want to show you my new fucking shooter. Alex, you want to see my new fucking shooter? I've just put in the fucking watch vault. D, what shooter have you got?
Oh, mate, I don't want to get the stream closed down.
I've got a fucking bed.
We don't want the stream closed down, you know. Just be careful what you shoot.
Look, my fucking shooter.
You got your shooter, have you? You got your shooter. Hey, Shan, are you coming down to? Hey, listen, Shan, you coming down to London town? Shan, you coming down to London town, old Shan?
Listen, Dodger, you come down to London, I'll fucking show you more fucking shit.
Sort me out, yeah. Free smoking barrels, yeah.
The first thing you need to do with your fucking shooter is put in more fucking digital watch vault. Get him fucking locked in.
You'll be up my chimney, won't you? Yeah, half for £6. I know.
Oh, yeah. I think we're going to have a funny weekend, boys. This is going to be a good one.
I think you like my new fucking orange Addy.
Yeah, you have me, son. Have me all over the place, Shan.
Where the fuck is
Alex? To see you there, mate. Yeah.
Alex?
Where is Alex? He's snoozed off.
Alexandros. He's a friend, Alexandros.
Alex, I want to show you my new fucking shooter. I've just paid 25 grand for this.
Yeah, I've got mine ready. You know, I've got mine covered. So YouTube won't have me. I can have my shooter covered like this, you know, Shan. It's like I got my shooter here. You bring the over, Shan, and the over, Shan.
Alex, this is a fucking branding. A fucking branding.
Oh, put it away.
It's a fucking branding. Get it? It's a fucking branding.
Put your lighter away, Shan. Yo, burn the house down, Shan. You'll burn it down that lighter.
Alex, where's your fucking shooter, Alex?
Dungeon's a dungeon. You know,
Alex, where's your fucking shooter?
It's a fucking shit, man. Yeah, Dee, welcome to the dungeon.
Mate,
welcome to the dungeon.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's entertaining. You know what I mean? It's like, you know, I have to try and keep professional, as you guys are aware.
Yeah,
but
yeah. Well,
I'm just one of the boys. I'm one of the lads. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you sound like being fucking
Spencer. But look, I put my shirt on, professional shirt. I didn't put silly hat on or nothing like this. I didn't do this. I thought we'd have a professional show. So, you know, but it is the dungeon. You know, well, what do I do?
Dee, it's been fucking lovely talking to you, but I've got to get off the phone and go talk to Spencer.
I'll get your tickets booked, Shan. You
Remember, Dodger, get them fucking glasses and more fucking watch ball.
Show your face down London town. We want you out to show your face down London town, Shan. Yeah, none of this cock talk. Get yourself down London town.
I will pre-warn you lot, right? We're doing the pub crawl or we're going to clubs. If there's a group of us more than 10 guys going in at the same time, the doormen won't let us in. So we're going to have to break up in groups to get in.
Listen, D, don't fucking worry about it. I know Carlton Leach. I know every fucker down there. I know all the fucking Essex boys. I'll get us in any pub you want, mate. I'll just say, fucking let us in or you're going in my fucking watch vault, you cunt. Anyway,
we got tickets coming down the craze anyway.
We're talking and they talk back. Alex, you're a fucking gentleman. And Spencer will look after you. So, Alex, I'll speak to you later. And as always, take care, boys. And okay, I'm talking too much now.
See you down a smoke.
I'm just going to go put some more filler in, boys. I'll see you later.
Going to do some barefish boxing in the alleys there. Barefish boxing.
I'm off to get some more fucking collagen shots, mate. My face is fucking melting. See you all later.
Oh, it's good to see Paul Thorpe at the show. He's got his watch is being launched as well at the show. So yeah, we're gonna have some interesting. I just get the feeling we're gonna have a lot of stories.
Hey, hang on, you're skipping over that. So what they do with Paul's watching is sticking a firework and explode it in the sky or something. It's a bit.
I don't know. You might.
I don't know enough about launches of watches.
Yeah, Paul's got his own watch coming out at the show.
What's he going to have 4p in the middle of it or something? You know,
probably. I don't know.
We don't know. I'm looking forward to it. Then we're going to have a look at that. You know,
put it this way: we're going to have a lot of stories to talk about after the show. I get that feeling it's going to be that kind of show. I think when after 7 p.m., I'm obviously going to have to try and help the brands, you know, get set up, move down to BQ, get the stuff in vaults or whatever, and then I'll be back to meet you guys wherever you're going to be. And that's, I'll be honest with you, the reason why I said to everybody, let's meet on the Sunday 2 p.m. to 7 to give everybody plenty of time to recover, to be fair.
Well, you know, if you need any of us guys to take care of your stock, just let us know.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah.
No worries, mate.
They'll be in the vault, mate. Don't worry.
No worries. No, great stuff, mate. No, brilliant. But yeah, well, this is the start. We're going to maybe talk some more later on, and I
might pop on Archie's later. I'll pop on with Archie.
Yeah.
Say hello to you guys, and
just to kick off. You know, we've got to help him out a bit. I mean, the poor Fiker's got 40 hours in economy for Fike's sake from Australia. I mean, yeah, come on, let's help him. Let's help him out a bit if we can.
Look, I'll try and see what we can do. I've spoken to the guys. Archie knows what I did today. I was gathering around everyone to see what we can do to help Archie out, and we will help you guys out when we're out there. You'll see what we're like. Yeah, there'll be plenty of hospitality and stuff like that. So no, you don't need to worry about that.
You took care of me for breakfast, and you took pity on me and took me around the showers on my lonesome. I know you do. And
well, look, you know what, right?
Fantastic, mate.
I've got a lot of guys coming from my YouTube channels, a different community, from the Facebook groups that we run. And it would be great for everyone to interact together, because everyone's sort of like intimidated, or one group intimidated to the other, but there's a lot of people that want to meet Archie, as well. So it's just going to be a gathering of like-minded people. We've got one thing in common. We love watches, but we love the community. It's just a big watch meetup, and we'll probably have even more fun outside of the show, I'm thinking.
Yeah, well, that's what we're pulling together in the WhatsApp
Yeah.
group. So we're pulling, we talked about what's going on, show-wise, but also there's a lot going on that we're planning around that. So it ain't just a half of it, guys. Oh dear, dear,
You got a
dear.
few more super chats.
Well, we're
as
going to
well.
have a super chat, and yeah, Neo, there you go. There's one for you, Neo. Well, everything is up for debate, Neo. Everything's up for debate.
Look, I'm not
But,
gonna. I'm not here to fight with anyone or whatever. Like I said, I'm looking to put a cocktail together, a new
Yeah.
cocktail. It might turn out to be a
Yeah,
disaster.
yeah,
It
Neo.
might become the new Cosmopolitan. You never know. So we'll see what
Yeah,
happens at the end of it.
I think the best way to say things now is that I know all sides, and yeah, let's just put a nuclear cocktail together. That's some fun. Let's see what
Look,
happens.
look,
Huh?
I'm happy to help Archie out. I remember he said to me, "Can you help me? Get with the magazine publication." Look, Archie Luxury doesn't have the certain commercial appeal to certain watch brands, as we're all aware of. But what he does do is have a big following, and I think for the grey market and things like that, I think Archie's great. You know what I mean? And I value Archie's opinion at the end of the day. So I don't agree with everything that he says, but I definitely have a lot of respect for Archie and what he's done. He is the pontiff. I remember how I got onto Archie, right? Was about 8-9 years ago when I was getting into collecting Rolex Datejust, and I just wanted to find out a little bit more. It was about a 16014, and he was talking about how to spot a fake Rolex back then, and it was totally different to what it is now. It was like Australian watchfinder.
Yeah, cool. D, this one's yours, mate. I did the last one. Another super chat for
Yeah,
D.
D, you should let the
No.
Archivist sponsor the name of the cocktails being served, like the Red Sluggo Manhattan or the Griff, the gin and tonic. Look, you guys can do what you want. Look, this is the thing, right? What I've done, we're not going to be managed by a hotel. Hotel, they say there's certain rules, whatever. I'm literally managing the whole venue from the bar and everything, right? We've got full responsibility, which is going to be a bit of a nightmare, to be honest with you. But, whatever you want to do, we can change the name of the cocktails. We can do something. We can mix stuff up, whatever you want to do. As long as we behave and we don't cause any damage to the building, we're good.
Yeah, no, too much bother, Shab.
I don't want any Paul
Not too much
Gascoigne
bother.
situations where people smashing up the place. I want to avoid all of that. But yeah, put it this way. Everyone's going to feel at home, like it's their own place.
Indeed. You imagine the headline in The Sun. What was that band now, The Sun? I don't know. Daily Mail. I don't know. Is that still going? Anyway, imagine the headline. Watch nerds destroy London.
Yeah. Well, when I did the last show, right, the summer watch show at BQ, I bought loads of KO beer, Greek Cypriot beer, Miffles
I know.
beer.
I drank some. I drank it as well.
And afterwards, I went onto the high street of Radler, and there was loads of fucking bottles everywhere scattered. There was about 50 bottles scattered in the high street of Radler, which is not necessarily a great look for the area because it's quite an affluent area, Radler, very upmarket sort of thing.
Posh people live there. Yeah. It wasn't me, D. I didn't.
No, don't worry. Look, I'm not saying anything, but
I dumped the bottles at Spencer's place.
Look, I even got contacted by KO. They were wondering if we had some sort of marketing promotion going on because there was a lot of people streaming and whatever. So no, it's going to be good. Like, I think you'll enjoy it at BQ because it will be even more. Put it this way, you'll be amongst all sort of fellow enthusiasts, people that are known on YouTube. It'd be very much the YouTube community, the Facebook groups. All the sort of YouTube guys are going to be there, and everyone's going to be streaming. We can do some talks as well. We can stream and do some talks. Whatever you guys want, I'm happy to accommodate on the day, especially on the Sunday. Unfortunately, on the Saturday, I will be busy because I'm going to be with the brands.
Yeah.
I've got so much to sort out. There's like nearly 30 of them that I'm dealing with. So as long as once I've got that sorted, I'll be able to accommodate you guys. Yeah, no worries.
We'll all step in and do our part. Well, we'll join in, organise, make things happen for you.
I mean, my job is
that's what the dungeon's there for. To take care of things.
I just need to make sure all the brands feel that they've had a bit of love and they've had a bit of attention because, unfortunately, certain brands get more attention than others. I'm expecting Fear's watches to pretty much get a lot of attention on the day. I remember them at the British Watchmaking Show. I couldn't even get close to the booth, Dodger. I couldn't believe how popular they are.
The thing is, I sort of buy the people, I buy the people, and then I buy the product, and I'll just do. Me and Mrs. Dodge, Mrs. Dodge has had to buy some watches, and we'll just go around and just meet everybody and say hello and see what they got and talk to them. That's what it's about. Look at the
Fantastic.
watches, yeah. That'd be fantastic. Oh yeah, and look, Dee, seriously, this beer company, if I want a bit of a deal, like they want a bit of exposure on the dungeon, I'm available
Yeah,
for
okay.
one crate of beer. I'll do a full promo for any beer company for one crate, shipped to Poland.
Well, I bought about what was it, 120 double bottle KOs and single Mythos as well for the show. We still had some left over that I was pretty disappointed that certain beers didn't get snapped up. I think we just stored them some when we forgot about them. But I think there was about 80, 90 bottles that went that day. But I would love to set something up for you guys on the dungeon at Archie. We can make some introductions. Why not? That's what I'm willing to do. Let's get everybody together, the community together. Look, I'm going to be doing other shows as well. I mean, I'm still part of World Time as well. That's taking place in September, the 24th Sofitel Hotel. I am looking at maybe doing something in Cyprus, believe it or not, as well. And in the UAE, we've got a recruitment agency now in the UAE. We've got a few guys working over there covering the UAE at the moment. And we're going to look at doing something potentially over there. And the good news is in the UAE, there isn't so much that watch snobbery with the brands, with the distributors. They're happy to be pretty much next to anyone, to be honest. So it may be, there may be some opportunity there with some of the more premium brands.
We've got a big question here from Gonzo Jamie. Any chance of putting on some nitrous for us, getting the balloons going?
Look, yeah. I mean, look, if you want to bring some of that stuff with you, it's up to you what you do in your spare time. But look, there will be kids around as well, just to give you a heads up. Whatever you want to do after 7 p.m., you can do what you want.
Yeah, after 7, yeah. After 7 p.m, yeah. Oh, absolutely.
When I hear you guys coming in after lunch with high pitch voices, I'll know what you've been up to.
Yeah. The kids. We've got hands here. The kids can get their own. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, well, you have to take care of the adults first. Oh, we got Pyro in the house. Hey, old chap. It was a long time, mate. Hey, Pyro, get your ass down here and bring your dad because we're going to have a fucking out. Yeah. There we go, great crew. Yeah, we have a good crew. We're gonna have some fun, and that's what it's all about. And everybody's worried. Reach out to any one of us, and we'll just make things happen, and make this a good time, fun time.
Look, the most important thing is happening, right? That's the main thing. As long as we haven't got a COVID situation again, this show's happening. You know what I mean? It's going to happen, and we're getting everybody that we want to be there are going to be there. So it's good times.
Well, when I got COVID after London, I got tested on the flight out. Right, I was negative. I hit Poland the day after I was sick. I went to the hospital here, got tested positive, and so that was a double win. Not only did I get to see the London Watch Show, I also got COVID. So I've got a COVID badge. So I've done that, been there, seen that, done that. And I thought at my age it might kill me, and it didn't. And I was quite chuffed when it didn't kill me. So yeah, survived that one.
It was weird, right?
Bring it on.
The London Watch Show, I never got no COVID. Everyone got COVID. But when I did the Watch Pro event, I was screwed, man. I don't know what sort of COVID I got. But I was, for 2 weeks, I was in bed. No, touch wood. I think we'll be fine. It's going to be, hopefully the weather will be good as well. And people can, pop out from the show, have a little look around, go through the amenities, go through the restaurants. There's about 15, 20 restaurants at the designer outlet as well. There's got like even the look, if you fancy something cost effective, there's the global buffet as well there, where there's like foods from around the world. If you have a big appetite, you should be all right there. That's for sure.
Yeah, I was going to say to Hans, I got like my big box. I'm collecting the cigars. I'm going to bring as many as I can give out. So I'm going to bring all the boxes of cigars, and so I'm going to
Well,
smoke
we've
all
got a
of them. Plus,
terrace,
I'm going to
right?
buy some more in Spain.
In the banqueting hall, we've got a terrace on that floor, which
Oh
will hold
yeah, how
about
big is it? Is it really
it'll
big?
hold about 20 people, maybe. I think
Oh
around
wow,
about.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So I'm not sure if we're allowed to smoke cigars, but we might be. I don't know yet. I don't know. I have to find out. But probably outside, you can. Yeah, no
We
problem.
can give it a go. We can give it. So I'm going to bring these and well, as many as I can give out before I run out. I got some of these lower grade ones for Archie, you see, because he gave me a cigar at the London Watch Show, but it was whose cigar was it? He half smoked it. I think it was Pyro who half smoked the cigar. You know, it was either Pyro or Bondage, his dad. I got the half smoked cigar, so I've got some of these fumossy things for Arch. You see, so I've got
Fantastic.
them to come.
Look, on the Sunday, well, it will be literally like a house party, at BQ to give you heads up. We'll have the freedom to do what we want there. You've got the red line, which is connected. You've seen that there, the red line Dodger, where it's like a bar.
Yeah. It's a great place
Food is
to hang out.
expensive.
Yeah.
There is a charcoal grill Turkish, kebab shop restaurant there as well. But you got Yakish, the carry houses, pizzerias there. We'll definitely find something to do afterwards. But I'm sure we're gonna have a good time.
We've got another one for you from Tanner Man, Canadian $10, D. One for you,
So,
mate.
D, I would like to sponsor a speaking spot for Marcelo to discuss enigmatic art of acquiring a lemon from the perspective of man returning from alien abduction. Yeah, look, maybe we can leave that to the Sunday. We can let him explain how he managed to acquire that piece. I'm sure we'll be intrigued to find out his secrets of acquiring such watches of magnitude.
Hang on, I'm muted. Amateur out. Yeah, I'm sure once we're all suitably pissed, we'll all be making speeches on the Sunday. So
God knows
probably
what I'm
will
going
be
to be
part of
saying on the Sunday.
the Gonzo stream. Yeah, I'll be making lots of speeches. Yeah, so yeah, good stuff. Great times, great things happening. NATO.
So just to look, if
Well,
anyone
look,
wants to
NATO.
contribute
If you
to Archie's
go
trip,
on.
he set up a new PayPal
Yeah.
address.
Has it?
I don't know if you can see that. You
Bring
want to
that
put
up
it in the
at all?
group.
Or?
It's on my phone.
I
I don't know
don't
if you
know
want.
how to paste it. Can somebody help me paste Archie's PayPal to give him a bit? Yeah, because look, come on, he's coming. He's flying in sort of budget
He's
here. I
flying
mean, he's going to
very
have to bring
far,
his
Archie, to come over to see you guys
very
to make this
far on
happen.
a real budget. He's basically he's coming on a deck chair. Let's face it, 40 fucking hours because the straight flights are really expensive. He's gone to sort of give us value, not made it too expensive, but he's the one who's yeah. So if anybody can help Archie out, help him out, then fantastic. Try and upgrade his flight for God's sake from economy. 40 hours.
Anything we can do to help. I'm going to talk to the guys, see if we can raise funds as well
Yeah.
to assist Archie as well in support. But what I can guarantee, once he gets over here, he won't need to worry about much. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, I don't know. We just need to get him out of economy class for 40 hours, or at least get him a flight that's like less than 40 hours. Something flies to 20 odd hours to Australia for fuck's sake, doesn't it? If you pay a bit more.
He might be stopping off of a
Something like
few locations that he wants to stop off at. You never know what his plan is.
I don't know. No, I don't know if he's doing that. We'll see. We'll see. Well, we'll talk to him later. And
Yeah.
Maybe you're going to hop on a bit later onto the
I
main
am.
show.
I'll hop
Dave,
on
you
for
can
a
do that.
bit. Show some love to
Yeah.
the Archiverse again. And
Yeah.
unfortunately for me, I'm having a kidney stone removed on a Friday. So I'm going to be out of action the weekend. I've been in a lot of pain,
I
man.
lost mine in
Cocodamol is
I had
a nightmare
those.
at the moment.
And beer and well, hang on, I'm breaking up. I think I's breaking up.
I can hear you. Okay.
You can hear me? Yeah, my network's just sort of it's coming in and out. We had some thunderstorms here, and I'm in the villages in Poland, so there you go. What can you do? Yeah. So what do you reckon, D? Should we wrap this up for now?
Yeah, let's wrap it up. I'll see you guys. What time are you guys going live on the Archie's channel?
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe something in the chat. It's usually my bedtime, so it's usually, and with the
Well, I'll
extra
pop
hour
on for a
now,
bit
it's
to say
tough.
hi,
It's
Ian.
tough.
In 1 hour, so we're looking at what,
Yeah,
11:30?
yeah. I might stay for a
Okay.
bit. But yeah, well, yeah. Tan says in about an hour. So yeah, but what we might do, D, if it's okay, we might do, later on as things are more planned out, hotels and people that are coming. Maybe we'll do a little bit of an update show. Yeah,
Yeah,
something like that.
100%. Look, I'm happy to come on whenever, guys.
Yeah,
I won't be around this weekend, but in the next few weeks after that, I'll be around.
of course.
I'll be doing an update on the brands and what's going on. But we're all pretty much set. The
Yeah.
show's ready now. There'll be a few more exhibitors added, closer to the date. I'm sure that's always the case. But yeah, all good. All right, guys. I'll have to love you and leave you, and I'll see you in
All
about
right,
an hour's
boys.
time. Take care.
Yeah.
Thanks
I
for
won't do
watching.
an outro because they're all a bit dodgy
Yeah.
on the dungeon, and we're trying to be professional tonight.
No worries.
But take
All right,
care,
guys.
and everybody's welcome. Take care. See you,
See you guys
Alex.
soon. Take care.
See you guys.
Bye bye.
See you,
Bye.
chat. Catch you again. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye. Bye.